So let's review the question of cost and what does it cost for PA Pardon Services to prepare, file, and track a pardon application. The answer to that is straightforward because we have transparent pricing. We charge a flat rate of $1,850 to do everything involved in the pardon process. What that includes is we write off to the county's clerk of court's office in order to request the specific court documents that the pardon board wants to have with your pardon application. Previously, we've been photocopying those documents and attaching them to the paper application. In the future, those documents will need to be scanned and uploaded to the pardon process or to the pardon portal. Part of the pardon is answering the questions to why the crime occurred. If you're using my services, I work through your answers to explaining the crime and how it occurred, trying to feature relevant portions, not saying too much, not saying too little, and that comes from having reviewed hundreds or thousands of pardon applications and their hearings in front of the board over the past 15 years. Another part of the pardon application is Section 4, which is tell us how you've lived your life and what you've done since the crime and why are you a good candidate to have your record cleared. Again, I've reviewed hundreds and thousands of these and I've listened to others, and saying the right reasons is important. And so that's another value that I add to my clientele. Once the documents are gathered and uploaded or photocopied, once the answers are reviewed and added to the pardon application, I can also answer questions about the fact that if you have letters of support from various family members or other community representatives or people that know you, they can be included in your pardon application. Once your pardon application is filed, then it starts a process that currently takes about 21 to 24 months to review. A separate section of this podcast will be why it takes so long, but for right now we're still talking about pricing. So part of what I do is track your case. I'm in weekly contact with the staff at the Board of Pardons. You're going to be invited to do at least 2 interviews. One is an interview by a parole or a probation investigator who's going to go through the facts of the application with you and verify them, and also check on your current living situation. That happens about a year after the pardon is filed. And then you'll receive a letter or an email from the Board of Pardons telling you that you've been invited, hopefully, to do a public presentation. I talk to you and prep you for each of those interviews or presentations, and then usually we talk after they're done and I learn how they went. After the merit reviews of the Board of Pardons, you get to find out what the vote is. I always listen to the votes, and then we find out if you got 3 of the 5 votes, it goes to the governor with a recommendation that he give you a pardon. And then hopefully if you get the pardon a month or 2 later, you need an expungement. And that is going to be another topic that I want to cover, which is every pardon needs an expungement. The pardon is what gives you official permission to file an expungement on a misdemeanor or a felony conviction. So first the pardon, then the expungement. To wrap up transparent pricing, the basic fee for a single docket with a single record request from a single county is $1,850. I currently offer a $500 down payment plan as long as we get a card to hit for at least $200 a month every 30 days after that, and there is currently 1.5% interest charged on the outstanding balance. This video is being made as of December 13th, 2022. Pricing may change in the new year. The payment plan may change, the interest, the money down may change, but that's what we're charging now. Each additional docket that we have to write off to the clerk of courts for and create an additional explanation for results in a $200 upcharge. So somebody with 2 dockets would be quoted $2,050 with the same $500 down. Somebody with 3 dockets would end up being quoted $2,250 for the entire 2-year process. That would also be $500 down at some point, and this might not be surprising, but some of my clients who have 7 or 8 dockets and the quote gets up towards $3,000 or even more, I ask for more down money or a larger monthly payment. So that's the way the transparent pricing works, and you know the fee quote before you spend a penny. The pricing on an expungement is different. The expungements are filed after the pardon or for certain things that are not misdemeanor or felony convictions that can be expunged right away. The expungement process takes 3 to 4 months. It's filed in the county of conviction. The pricing for that varies a little bit from county to county, but we basically quote them at $859. Out of that, I pay a filing fee that ranges from $100 to $200 or more. I also request the Pennsylvania State Police records. So the expungement quote is a flat rate as well, averaging around $859.